What is a SmackNPie? SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 video. So if you haven't seen my reaction and / analysis on Mommy Long Legs VHS tape, make sure to check that one out first. Now, today we are going to analyze all 10 screenshots from Chapter 2 gameplay. We've been waiting for this for such a long time. Shout out to Mob Games and Poppy Playtime team. Without wasting more time, let's jump into it. So it starts off with the train area. We've seen this one in the second trailer of Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, but there are some key things missing in the screenshot. First of all, graphic update. That's fantastic. That's cool. And number two, you can see how clean this area is. Number one, here for the comparison, as you can see, the webs are still there. Now you can see there are security cameras there, which we didn't make out in the last trailer. Sure, the teaser has been taken from a different camera angle, but also, even though the webs are still there, this teaser does not do a great job that the original teaser did, showcasing Mommy Long Legs web all over the Playtime company. The original one, we saw those toys being stuck in the webs all over the Playtime company, especially in this area. Here, it's still there, but it's not as, high as in this one. But you get my point anyways. And we will be using this train actually, because in the next picture, we literally see train tracks in underground basement, activating that train and then using that train to go in areas that we can't go normally, and then by activating that train we'll go to these areas, as you can see here, to explore more of the Playtime company. Is this a trap set by Mommy Long Legs? Sure, we'll take it. Listen, we'll take it. And at number 3, ladies and gentlemen, we get a room full of puzzles. Now, I am so happy. First of all, look how good this looks. Developers, this is looking so good. Number 1. Number 2, you can see a VHS tape and a TV on the left, so there will be more lore here. But if you remember in the last video that we did, the difficulty is increasing, right? Which means the puzzles are increasing. And as you can see here, we got another puzzle. If you zoom in, you'll see hands, like grab pack hands, but there are a lot of it. That means from this point onwards, we will be able to make multiple hands with multiple abilities that will help us in continuing our quest to finding the dark truth secrets of Poppy Playtime. In the next picture, as you can see, a more graphical update. The game is looking so sharp and clean, more dirty textures on the walls and whatnot. This is the room that leads to the final ending room. I might be wrong here, but as you can see, Poppy is not in her box anymore, which means this is after the fact. And the reason I'm also saying it's after the fact is because the room to our left in this area was blocked. Now that has been moved to the side so we can go into that room. So that means this is after the fact. Then the next picture, ladies and gentlemen, this one is probably one of my favorite because it is so dang creepy, ladies and gentlemen. It's all blue. I love it. The theme, bro, each area is specifically designed with specific tone and theme. I love it here. So at first I was, struggling. I was like, what in the world am I looking at? Like, what is this? The clouds? I first thought it was clouds and stars, like Moondrop from Final Fantasy Security Breach made a crossover here, but no, it's not Moondrop from Final Fantasy Security Breach. It is Caterpillar. Because if you zoom in all the way, as you can see, his tails, his body is so long. We got a little bit of like small glimpse at him in the teaser trailer. Well, not teaser trailer, actual gameplay trailer, and he looks menacing. He looks menacing, not gonna lie to you. So this shows another one of the toys who are very long. Why are these toys so long? First, Mommy Long Legs, Huggy Wuggy. Now this, yo, Playtime, are you good? One other thing is the television there, which means there's another VHS tape hitting. One more thing is the door on the right. Very fascinating, and the door in the middle is shut. There are no handprints that you can use to unlock these doors. No, it's just closed. So we might have to go into that room to the right, open, do something, and then come back here to open this door. It looks like this room leads directly straight to the Caterpillar boss fight. We'll see what happens. Then in the picture afterwards, ladies and gentlemen, we get basement thingy, but this time we get the green hand puzzle. So we need the green hand, we get the charge power here. Number 1 on the right, number 1. Number 2, as you can see, the pole up there, we've seen in the trailer, we use it to glide across because we can't make that long of a jump. So these are going to be everywhere, we know that. And finally, at first I thought these are cabinets. I thought we will be saving some files, some interesting secret files, some more lore there could be possible, but it also could be bodies of employees, orphan kids stuck in there. possible. Very dark. It became dark pretty fast, so we're just gonna move on. In the next one, ladies and gentlemen, again, you glide across. You have the green hand, you just glide across. The place is dirty. The more you go below, the dirtier it gets. Ugh. And at number 8, we get this vent. Probably the very good looking vent. Now, this vent, we'll come back to this vent in just a second. The next image, we see another hallway. This time, our favorite character of them all, Kissy Missy, in a clean outfit and handbag, just standing there as a cutout. Cardboard cutout. She deserves better, honestly. I hope she's in this chapter, but this hallway, very reminiscent of every other hallway. This is not quite at the top of the Playtime Company factory, but it's like in the middle. It's not basement level, it's just the middle level. More doors on the left and right, but there's just something glowing at the middle. If you remember Minecraft story mode, you guys wondering, Smack, where did that even come from? I remember this. Smack, just put it on the screen. I remember they made in episode 1, 2, 3. It was in season 1. This is giving me that kind of vibes. But yeah, something is glowing at the end, so we're gonna have to approach that. That's gonna be nasty. And finally, we have this screenshot. So in here, you can see more power surges, multiple color power surges. You got green, red, yellow. So those hand from grab pack area room, that's gonna come in handy. Number 1, number 2. As you can see, there's a vent leading to the left. And if you go to the screenshot previously, you can see the vents right here. This reminds me of security breach. Look, man. Now, is it possible that Mommy Longlegs will be chasing us in these vents? It's a little tight, but considering her physique and body, it's a perfect vent for Mommy Longlegs. It's gonna be nasty, and it looks like Mommy Longlegs would know. At this point in our timeline, we must have found out like insane details about the company and factory, and she's like, okay, it's time to chase him now. One more thing before we end, ladies and gentlemen, is if you look at the back behind the cage, you'll see some medical stuff. Medical supplies, but not to help people, you know? This is Playtime Company we're talking about, so it's very possible that this might be the area, number 1, where some of the experiments were conducted, or this is where they brought those supplies back and put it here as a storage area. Pretty dark, pretty interesting stuff overall. So these are all the screenshots that we got so far. So cool, so fascinating, so nasty. I love it. I seriously, I love it here, ladies and gentlemen. This just increased my hype like 10 times. I'm here for it. In just a few days, ladies and gentlemen, we will finally get Chapter 2 on Steam to wishlist, not like releasing. The developer said, and I quote by the way, they said that we submitted it to Steam, but it is still publishing, which means the page of Playtime Chapter 2 is coming soon, which means the game is releasing soon. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe. Follow me to the Instagram that is SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next one. Then take care and freaking peace. Thank you.